Unprecedented, unpredictable, unknown. I'm sick of these kind of words, aren't you? The pandemic has turned the world upside down, but with vaccines widely available, we're hopeful that the sun is dawning on this new reality. And it's far different than I dreamed about a year ago, but it's also one of the reasons I'm optimistic about the future of the downtown church. Let me explain. For years, the church building was the center of activity, from worship to Sunday school to meetings. And while it's still home base for the downtown church, we're no longer confined by this brick and mortar, rather walls of our own making. You know, the pandemic has sped up the digital reckoning for churches, and our new reality is that we have to be a church that's both and. Here's what I mean. It's both in person and online, whether that be Sunday morning worship, small groups like these guys, or even board meetings. And that means we need to boost our digital infrastructure. You know, the church has always had a history of adapting, and now's our chance to really broaden our ways that we're connecting with people outside of the church. It also means having the bandwidth both digitally and physically to host other nonprofits and groups in our spaces. We've also come to realize that our congregation, that's you, is living into a both and reality. Yes, we're a church that gathers to worship on Sundays, and it's the reality that you're much more likely to introduce someone to the great love of God outside of these walls than you are on Sunday mornings. It might be at Crosslines or a Rare Breed, but it's more likely to happen in the little moments every day, the small actions that go farther than we think, the words to build up and unite, the simple things that let people know we care about our neighbors. Hey, let me help, Mark.
Thanks, sir.
I'm excited. Are you excited? Carla Pate is off and running with our kids, and Cody Williams is, he's bravely leading our youth in weekly meetings. Our doors are still open to our local groups and boards, and we're busy reclaiming old spaces, upstairs and downstairs, to reimagine their use, both for our church and the community. And Sunday mornings are not only seen in person right here in the sanctuary, but by friends, family, and new people around the country online. You know, we've always been about both and. Now's the time to reclaim it. The downtown church meets in the middle of rich and poor, young and old, believers and non-believers. We're a place where Christ and the community intersect, both here and everywhere else.